Hey everybody, I hope you're doing good today. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace one of my oxygen sensors. And you can get this handy dandy little kit by renting it from AUTOZONE, and you can actually do this yourself. Here you can see I have a Bosch premium oxygen sensor, and this is for my downstream sensor. Most engines are going to have either, they'll have both a downstream and an upstream oxygen sensor. When you replace these sensors, it feeds data back to the computer so that then it can determine how much gasoline to spray or fuel to spray into the engine. Now what that means is that if this is faulty, you will be getting poor gas mileage. Replacing this is going to help you to have better gas mileage. For those of you putting highway miles on your car, you might want to consider changing these out. I believe every 80,000 miles, something to that effect. My upstream has been changed, which is a little bit closer to the engine, and now I'm going to change this one. As you take the cap off of this brand new oxygen sensor, they already have some anti-seize on here, so that's going to help me. I don't have to buy any anti-seize, which is this wonderful gray paste that they put around in order that you can actually remove these. Now, as I'll demonstrate, you're going to see it's a very tight fit to squeeze underneath your car, and it might be difficult to get the oxygen sensor out. Let's go. Here we are underneath my car. You can see that this is the manifold coming off. That's the catalytic converter. It's kind of a bulging piece of muffler that comes off of the engine from that a little bit farther up into the engine. There you can see the upstream sensor. You see it? Yep, it's a brand new one, and then it's more difficult to get to. You'll require a lift for that. But here, as you come down, you're going to notice your downstream, which is downstream from the catalytic converter. Now this is easier to change. All you do is disconnect this clip and then turn it off. You're going to want to probably, or crank it off with this wonderful socket that you can rent. And this is my 3/8 ratchet, and it should be quick work because I've already used the liquid penetrating spray. First I'll take off the electrical connection and then I'll remove it. As you can see, the electrical connection was quite easy to take off. Now we're going to remove the actual sensor. Luckily, it broke free quite easily, so I'm just going to turn this out by hand after breaking it with the socket. You see that there's that little slot there. That's so that you can actually fit it over the wire of the oxygen sensor. I was very fortunate that the penetrating fluid or the liquid wrench got in there, and I'm able to pop this off so easily. Now, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't enjoy this part of replacing parts. It's when you can see that one is quite well worn with a special amount of carbon scoring around there, and when you have a new part. Now, this one does look like it's been burned in a little bit, but that's just from the manufacturing process. Again, here's the old downstream oxygen sensor, and here's my new downstream oxygen sensor. Now it's time to put it in. Here we go. Here you can see that I've hand threaded it in. Beware that, it's easy to cross thread, but we're going to try and avoid that. I just backed it up a little bit, and then once it found the right thread, I just turned it in slowly. You have to do this patiently. And here's my electrical tether that I'm going to connect up and tuck everything away, and I'm going to snug this up with my again, rented socket. And here's the final product, everybody. Connected into place, wire all tucked up, nice and respectable like, and then I just cranked this down, not too hard, but I made sure that I connected this new oxygen sensor in correctly. It's a new downstream sensor, and I'm excited to share this video with you to save you time and money. Take care.